Hi, today you guys are going to be graphing a rule. Now, on Tuesday, we worked on the rules, and yesterday, Wednesday, we worked on graphing ordered pairs. So now we're going to take these two and just kind of put them together. And so we're going to start with a rule, 2x minus 3, and we're going to create some ordered pairs that lie within that rule, and then we're going to graph them. And so when you get ready to get started, really take a look at your rule. 2x minus 3, it says. And you're going to pick a number for x. Now, you want it to kind of work out so that you can do the math. And so I'm not going to say 0 because 2 times 0 is 0 minus 3 gets into negatives, and we haven't discussed that. Now, I know some of you know it, but I want to keep in the positive numbers for now. And so I'm going to do 2 times 2. I'm going to pick 2 because this 2 and this x next to each other means times, right? So I'm going to pick the number 2 for my x. And I'm going to put 2 where the x is. Now, once again, I said this means times. So I'm going to do 2 times 2. That equals 4. And then I subtract 3. And my answer equals y. It's like the in-out machines that we did on Tuesday. If I put 2 into the rule, what comes out is the number 1, and the out is the y. The going in is the x, input, and the coming out, output, is the y. And now what we've done is we've created an ordered pair. We have an x and a y. So I'm going to use my parentheses. 2 is the x, 1 is the y. And you can write these down and follow along in your notes as I go. Now I have to pick another dot. You want to do at least 3. And the word least means you must do 3. You can do more, but you must do at least 3. So I'm going to pick the next number in line. I'm going to go with a 3. Put 3 in for x. So when I put 3 in for x, I have 2 times 3 equals 6 minus 3 equals y. What comes out? 3. So my ordered pair is 3, comma, 3. I put 3 in for the x, and 3 came out for the y. So let's do 4. Let's just do 4. 2 times 4 equals 8 minus 3 equals 5. So my ordered pair now becomes 4 for the x goes in. What comes out is a 5. So I've done at least 3. I'm going to stop there. Now I can take these ordered pairs and put them into my graph. And they're going to create something like a line. They're going to actually create a line. So I'm going to do 2 comma 1 over 2 up 1. We did these yesterday. Put a dot. 3, 3 over 3 up 3, and over 4 up 5. And you're going to notice there's a pattern happening here. Over 1 up 2, over 1 up 2. So every time I add 1 to x, the y is going up 2. Did you see that? Did you notice that? And so this could go on and on forever. We're creating a pattern because it's actually having a relationship with these patterns, and that they vary between each other. They have a relationship between them. The x and y have a relationship between them. It's the rule that makes the relationship. So this could go on and on forever. So when I go to connect these dots, I'm not just going to connect these 3 dots. I want this line to keep going, to show that this goes on and on forever. To do that, we want to do a nice, neat line. So you're going to curl your paper over. If we had rulers, yep, we would use rulers. But we don't have rulers. So I'm just going to curl my paper over until I line up those 3 dots as best I can. And then I'm going to use that as a straight edge, and I'm going to draw a line. Okay. So this just shows it's not just these 3. We aren't going to stop with our line with these 3. This goes on and on forever. And I could even go down here and say, oh, look, this point down here, 0, negative 3, if x was 0, Y would be -3, and I don't even need to know about integers and negative numbers. I can just know that when x is 0, y is -3. Okay? So now we're going to turn our paper over, and we're going to try one more. Here we have the rule where it says graph this. What it's saying is graph this rule. Well, we can't just jump down here and graph it. First, we have to have some dots to create the dots, to create the line. So how many dots are we doing again? At least 3. At least 3. I can pick anything I want. Remember, you are deciding what you're putting in. By the way, the in is the x. Remember what the out is? It's the y. And the ordered pair is the xy. So I'm looking at 7 minus something. And so I'm not going to take 100 away from it. You could, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep it nice and simple. And so the first thing I would start with, when I see 7 minus something, I'm going to start with 0. Because I know 7 minus 0 equals 7. When I put 0 in, 7 comes out. And that ordered pair is 0, 7. Then I'm going to do a 1. 7 minus 1 is 6. Maybe I want to try a 3. I'll just go 3. If I do 7 minus 3, I get 4. And maybe, how about we do 5? 7 minus 5, I get 2. 5, 2. So now I'm going to just put these ordered pairs on my graph. 0, 7. Don't get tricked. You don't go left or right. You stay on the 0 and up 7. 1, 6. 3, 4. 5, 2. Now, if you look at these dots going through, I could look through here and go, oh, they're kind of going kitty corner. And I'm thinking, ooh, this place right here, that line will go through it. Is 2, 5 one of the ordered pairs? If I put 2 in, does 5 come out? Yeah. I didn't have to do the math. I can see it on the line. And then this one and this one. And if I put 7 in for the x, guess what? 0 is going to come out. So you can kind of see all of your answers on this line. We're going to make that line by lining up my paper really nice and neat. And I'm going to draw the line through. And I can see it goes through diagonally, each box that is diagonal from each other. I could tell you every answer on this line to solve in this X and Y rule. And that's going to be graphing a rule. So today, you're going to get a sheet of paper with some rules and some ordered pairs that you have to pick. When you do these and you graph, make sure you do it nice and neat, because tomorrow somebody else is going to be scoring your paper. And you want to keep things nice and neat so that they can read it and so that you can kind of make sense of it as well. So be careful when you're writing these out. Don't go fast. Don't be sloppy. You need to do this nice and neat to make sure your ordered pairs line up. Okay,